mine. Today I'll be doing a tutorial on Ironhearts 4, turning British fascist. As you all know, Ironhearts is a alternate history game that you can play with your friends, a single player, against AI. It's basically Axis and allies. So, let's just go do a new game. This should probably take roughly a 30-minute video. And I'm going to teach you an easy step-to-step guide on how to turn them fascist without doing anything major. So basically, you're going to be seeing a lot of idling. I'm just bumped them up, why not? Just max. This is my sense. Basically, I like to play casual. I'm a casual player for this. I'm not a hardcore tournament pro playing this game. I'm just here to have fun. And let's see. So for me, when I play solo, and I play like Germany or another country, I turn off guarantee because it is so busted. If you're playing Germany and you basically attack country, you got British and France already declaring guarantees on all other countries that you try and attack and go for. So I just block that because I don't like that, and it ruins my fun. All right, and I think that's it. Yeah. So basically, my guide is you are going to be idling a lot. Thinking this is what I do. I idle because I don't want to make any units, no unit production. It's just a waste of manpower. Now I know there's like other things besides in the text tree, but I don't really follow the others. I'm not very keen on it because it takes kind of forever, and the route I go bypasses a whole bunch of text trees. All right. So right off the bat, you want to go straight for a change in course. And it's easy, 35 days. What it does is basically gives you 0.10 fascists for a full year. And you want to just let that run by. So for me, I'm going to just let the timer go by. Let me get my research going. You always want to do your little basics, whatever nonsense. And my method is basically just idling. I'm not really going to do any units because, like I said, you don't want to do any units. You're just going to lose it. But I would do construction. So I'll just probably... For me, I just do civilian factories. For the beginning right now. Then again, it's my playstyle. I guess when you're doing like a sweaty competition, they'll probably ban this method. Because it's tournament rules. Nah, I'm going to just leave this as is. That's fine. And I'm just going to show it off for this. I don't think I'm going to continue this. Save. Alright, so for me, just bump it up to 5. Because the whole thing is why you want to idle, is you want to have your political power. Oh, hold on. That's right, I forgot. So, this is the way, if you're basically queuing up with Germany, you're playing for a friend, and you want to conquer the world together, and you want to go fascist, what you want to do, or with the AI, you want to queue up with an AI in your faction, you just want to go straight to Germany and hit, improve. Because if you don't improve relationships with Germany, after you do the whole Civil War event, you can't ally with them. Germany will be basically wary because of how much land you have. Because all this is not really British land; it's basically colonies. But by the end of Civil War, it's all gonna be your territory, and it's gonna be too late. That's why if you build up your relationship now, you should, after the Civil War, be allowed to be in his fraction. Well, all my playthroughs, I've been able to do it. Yeah, I can recover that right now. No, I'm letting my research go by. So this is the idle part. This is the time where you just want to just sit back, admire what's going on. Okay, so from here, you don't want to immediately do this because you're gonna elect the political power. By the time it hits 70 days, you're gonna be roughly 160-ish, maybe 200, and this gives you 200. You basically going to have like 400 power, and that is just it's depleted. And also your thing is not good. You want to get this to at least 15% and then start the changing course. So while I do this, I don't idle my basically research tree. I go straight for a reinforced empire because for some reason, this is the last time I played it. When you do the Civil War, The reinforced empire, you can't, like, it's blocked. Like, you can't even search it. So just the our way. Oh, and you also want to, when you have enough power, you just want to ban the communism. That saves you some time on your tree. And so roughly by the time you get this reinforced empire, you have one more thing to do. You could do another 70-day research and then straight forward on to the next. Your whole goal is to try and get fascists to 15% on your little wheel. I'm just let my research go by too. If I see any pops on research, I'm let it go by. Alright, so from here, you should be roughly around 9-ish%. So in this case, the way I go is I typically go straight for limit their rearmament. And going down this way, you go to Shadow, Scheme, and Extra Research, because that gives you an extra research slot for your era, basically. You basically get another research pop, is what I'm saying. And it's very early game. And by the end of the Civil War, you should still be in 36. You should not be in 37. Then again, I am boosted, so it could vary. It could be like in 37. All I know is you want to hit for 17%. 15%. But it's going to be roughly 6.25 if you want to be accurate. But then we pause the game or whatnot. Like I said, this is a cheese mode version if you're playing solo. You just go and have fun. Because I'm pretty sure a lot of people know this already, but this is just for the beginners on how you want to figure out the fascist on British. Just an easy cheese method. Now it's at 15. It should be possibly 16.25. Now this, you want to choose the top version, because you're going to need stability. Stability is key for doing the marching. Alright. We're at 65. Let's see. 16 now, 60%. Yep. So roughly 16.25 to 16.35. And you want to go pause it, you want to go straight for the black shirts. This will basically lead you to the marching and basically conquering. And this is going to roughly bring you to 22% fascist, roughly. Then again, I am maxed on my research, on my benefit, bonus, whatever nonsense, whatever it's called. I forgot what it's called. But I basically maxed on that, so it could vary. You could possibly wait longer for your political power. I should be fine. I'm also going to show you just how to easily do the Civil War event too. So it might be 24-ish, or 23. Or no, it's a 22. Yeah, it's going to be 23. 23 something. I'm going to slow the game down because there should be like a day. I'm going to turn it to 3. And this is going to do the marching. Alright, so for the marching, the main strategy for this, and how you basically almost like 99% get this good and done correctly, is you're going to go straight for the middle, near Leicester. Or, you basically want to go straight for Manchester. Hit that right in the middle, it's a great chokehold point. And you want to work your way back up. So, instead of going straight for the main key points in cities, you want to go for the straight back. And see, the stability is just tanking, and your political power is just going to tank too. It's basically just be a rinse repeat until you get all the major key points. But you don't want to fully conquer it because that's gonna ruin. Well, you can, but the way I'm doing it, you don't want to do it. As he just the political party is just tanking right now, and I'm not the major cities. That's why. Once you get to the major cities, it's gonna just go down. So you don't want to conquer London. You want to encircle it basically. So if my way is I go straight to the left side and I conquer this bottom part. I leave these 2 points up alone because I don't want to fully conquer them because I'm gonna explain why I want to get there. Just so you see a visual. Conquer one more spot. Alright, so you want to lead these two away because this. Alright, let me first explain. So if you conquer the whole island, from what I've played through, you don't really go to a civil war. I mean, you do, but it ends so fast that you can't pull into other countries. So be in mind that when you're in the civil war, these countries are not, or these colonies are not a part of it at all. You're gonna have to manually declare war on each, just a colony. Because if you don't do that at all, and you just take out your little United Kingdom civil war, you are by yourself and you're fascist, and you don't have any access to these at all. Because they immediately just go to what their 2020 or present day called. Bajraj, whatever it's called, India. Then you got the Bruno. It's all changed. Basically, it's all changed. But at the same time, if you declare war and get all these colonies like Canada, Australia, British, Raj, basically you're gonna set the war tension right here straight to 100, meaning any country, any Republican, any Democrat, anything, any country can now start declaring war. That's the only con. But like I said, if you're playing against AI bots, it's they're gonna stick with the same thing unless you change them. So I'm basically gonna idle now because I don't want to conquer this part, and we're waiting for the civil war. All right, now it's the civil war, and now I should be only against United Kingdom. And as I recall, I don't know if it's 100% or like 90%. I don't know the chances, but my last couple of times of only doing the civil war of United Kingdom against, I did not get any of the dominions at all. So I would normally pause the game. No matter how much you conquer, you're always going to get a spot in this corner. And as you see, I basically have all the land. So what I only do is I get the nearest groups here, and I just build a little encirclement. And for here, I'm going to just put a whole wall. And I'm not going to conquer all the land because I don't want them to surrender right off the bat. You don't want them to surrender at all. Until you get all the colonies, all of them. But then again, if you do this, retention is going to be straight to 100%. And if you only do the United Kingdom Civil War, your war retention should be roughly whatever it is now. It shouldn't change at all. So in this case, you want to go straight to Canada, hit declare war, and I normally just make sure, to make sure I get everyone, I get Austria and British Raj. I know I'm probably butchering it, it's whatever. And then these guys should bring in the rest of the group, of the little Dominion, British Dominion. But with that done, I don't really care about air right now. It's pretty much done. Unexpected, because I don't want to attack the key points, because I don't want them to surrender right off the bat. I'm going to take some land, but as long as I don't take the center part, I should be fine. Because I'm waiting for that, for them to get in. Because they should be able to bring it in. Because if I end the war right now and I declared war on those three, I only get those three land. Oh, okay. See, here's the pop. Now all that I can easy get. Now it's just a full on just attack. And then this is the auto version. You don't really need to do much. Just sit back, let Germany do its thing, or the AI do its thing, and just party, basically. And this should be it very soon. Once I get London right here. Then I didn't do any air power, so it's going to take a little bit longer. Because they should be pretty much done. Yeah, they should collapse very soon. And that's it. And that's basically how you do it. And I'm going to just claim all. And I'm going to show you that war touch is 100. And there's a very simple way, easy to do it. And it's still 36. It's nothing's really changed. And because British is probably one of the most easiest countries to turn fascist and to play. Just because the manpower that they could gain from the other areas of the world. Let's see. So now, world tension is at 100. I should be able to join Germany right off the bat. See? And all you need to do is just hit accept and you're in the party. And now you and your friend or the AI can just take over the whole world. Because the best part about British fascists is when you go down your tech tree for conscription. That just boosts you up to 3.9 million, I believe. I could be wrong, depending on how you do your army layouts. But it should be roughly 3.5 or 3.9. That's when you do the conscription. And that's with the 2%, 2.5, 10% conscription. Basically, you get a big boom. Now, when I normally play with Hutchey, because we used to play this game has been on our conversations multiple times throughout zombie videos. Normally, we would want to build up. Basically, I let him take all the main land. I get like the coast of France, and I basically try and take out Iraq, Iran, Turkey, and get the whole corner part. Meaning, he attacks the main front, and my troops, along with some troops of him over there. But my main force is on this side, taking over to Stalingrad and going upwards. And I also have like 2 divisions over here. It's not that much. Just taking over that part. Because Russia, we all know that land is horrible. With the supply drop, it's all awful. There's no supply. Now, America... okay, this is an iffy one. Because me and him have done this multiple times. One is where we went after conquering France, we went straight for the United States. Since British has a great construction speed, because they're not getting hit hard on the consumer goods, unlike Germany. Germany is so hard to play the consumer goods, because when I'm playing Germany, I don't want to give myself puppet states. I want to actually own the land. I don't want to have a Slovakia or a puppet of Netherlands. I don't because I like to be one single color. I don't want to have like a dark gray, light gray. I don't want to have it just all one name, one brand, not 3 or 4 puppet states within the one. Because consumer goods just destroys Germany. But for this, normally me and him go straight after taking out France. This is around 37 or 38. We would basically attack America, basically. Their weak spot is back here. It has bad lands, so you want to use mounted units and infantry. But you should be able to breeze through this backside because all the forces should be aligned in this coastal area. Because you have all the major cities, that's why. You still want to have a force here and build up the supply unit and the trains and railroads. But you're basically going to push over here and here at the same time. Basically flank on both sides. And the best part is you already have this land. So you and your partner, if you play with Germany and British, you are already set. But at the same time, it's kind of cheesing it because you're already at war tension 100. You're basically cheesing the game. But if you're like a hardcore player and you want to do the British still, you won't do the Dominions. You just be in a bad state. You still have some land over here, but you won't get like the main pop for your countries. You won't get the main manpower that you need. That's basically it, and I think that's pretty much it. Without further ado, I hope you guys like this tutorial about training British fascism within the same year. It's still 36. Alright, and I'll see you guys next time. Oh, let me know your thoughts about this tutorial and how it goes for you. I'm curious on seeing what you guys do.